Hello, future designers. So, welcome to the continuation of our weather application. So, in our previous lesson, this was what we were able to achieve. So now we would want to actually design the UI of like a news. So let's say the app is going to our app is going to receive news updates. Okay, that's going to be in relation or related to agriculture. So basically, all we have to do is we just want to have to duplicate this screen. Okay, so this particular screen. So I'm going to control D to duplicate, and then we'll take this out, this UI out. I'll also take this UI out. Okay, now, yeah, so all we have to do is where is the prototype? So my news, okay, so it's hiding here. So I'm going to look in on this, okay. Okay, so this is it. And what we'll do now is to work on this. Okay, so the news daily text. So we just basically have to go for the text tool here, then type news daily. So you can decide to use any news that you want. So news daily. Okay. Then let's see the font size for this. So the font size for this is 24, and then bold Roboto. So 24. So I'm just going to highlight this, and I'll set it to 24, and then Roboto bold. Okay. Cool. And then let's check this white spacing. So Alt click here. So 22. So let's check here. Okay, so I'm going to move it back till we get 22. Okay, so the spacing here is 22. And let's check the spacing between the two here. So 29. So let's check. Okay, so 29. Let's move it. Okay. Now we would want to do the card. Okay, that is going to hold our news. So we'll go for the rectangle tool. I'm going to start drawing from here. Okay. Then let's look at the size for this. So, okay, so we'll have 318 by 112. So let's do same for this. So 318 by 112. 112. Okay. And then the radius is 9. So let's make sure our radius here is 9. So 9. Okay. Let's see the so the drop shadow we have 4 minus 1. So 4 minus 1. So let's change our color here to white. Okay, to white. And then I would use 4 minus 1 for our effects. So we go to our effects. And then I'm going to change here to 4. And then the spread is going to be minus. I don't think this is what we have here. Let me check again. So drop shadow 25%. So let's check here. Okay, also 25%. So the Y is 0. Okay. So we have a subtle effect here. So now we'll basically just Control C, Control V this. Okay, then I'm just going to resize it here. Okay, so this particular UI is going to hold our image. So let me give it a color, say this color for now. And then let's look at the property for this. So we have 93 by 99. So 93 by 99. Then we'll try to position it well. Okay, but better still, let's check the spacing here. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so all we have to do is let's get the text tool again. Okay, so basically I can just copy this, Control C, Control V. Okay, so let me do Let me send this behind. So I'll highlight these two and then I'm going to send them to back. Okay. And then we have our text here. So double click and then you can input any text that you want. So all I have to do is I'm going to copy this text and then paste it here. So feel free, the other thing, feel free to type any information here. So here, the property for the text, okay, is Roboto bold and then 14. Okay, 14. Okay. So now let's look at the white space here. So you have 16, so I have to make sure it's 16, the spacing is 16. So we have 14. So I'll move it with the help of the right arrow key. Then let's check for the top part, 14. So let's check here too. So 14 now. So we want some text, so I'm just going for the text tool here, drop it here. You can type anything, okay, but just to speed up things, I'm going to copy this text, Control C, and then I'm going to paste it here, Control V. Oops. Okay. And then its property is Roboto regular 10. Okay, so the size is 10, regular, and then the font family is Roboto. Okay. Now let's look at its spacing here. So it's 8. Okay, so 8. We'll make sure it's well aligned just as where the A is. Okay, so that's fine. And then all we have to do is to let's just Control V. Okay, remember we picked the text too. Okay. So I Control Z. And then I'm going to, let me just Control C, Control V this text. So this is going to hold our dates as we have here. So let's use Thursday. So whichever format you would want your date to be. So Thursday 09 202 2022. Okay. Then let's look at the font size. So the font size is bold 10. So Roboto bold, and then 10. Okay. Then I'm going to have to position it here. So basically, if we do this, okay, the rest is just for us to group this, duplicate it, and then we'll have to change the images, and then that should be it. So depending on the kind of information you want to display, so your header, your heading text, and then your subtext, okay, you can change these texts. So I'm going to change this to let's say um, sorry, let's look at the position first. So hold on Alt key. So we have 5, and then the distance is 33. So 5. Let's check here. So 5. And then we would want the save icon like bookmark. Okay, so I use a bookmark. So we'll go to our plugins. At this stage, I know you guys know about plugins. Okay, so I'm going to just click on the plugins. Okay, and then I'm going to, oh, I don't want icon B. Let's use rather Iconify. Yeah, so Iconify, then I'll search for bookmark. So bookmark. Okay, let's see. So bookmark, and then I'm going for this. You can use any of the bookmarks that you want. Okay. And I'll close the. Okay. Then we can resize it while holding on Alt key. Let's do 12 by 12. Okay, so I like it small. So 12 by 12 is okay. Then I like the positioning here. So let's look at it. So the spacing here is 23. Okay, 23. Then let's look at the spacing. So there's 18. So 18 is fine. We can still leave it this way. Okay, so that should be it for this particular UI. Let's say if okay, and then in the next lesson we'll change the color here as you see here, and then we'll populate the images. Okay, thank you, and then I'll see you in the next lesson.